So hi together. Today I present you the technical data and my experience of nearly 1 month of usage. So you're getting an 8-core processor with quad-core big little architecture with as you can see quad-core Cortex A53, which clocks up until 2.3 gigahertz, and smaller, the little quad-core Cortex A53, which clocks up until 1.8 gigahertz. One thing I can see, I never saw that CPU 0 to 3. The high power cores never clocked down, only the little CPUs goes down to 1.3 and sometimes go up until 1.8. It uses also an PowerVR Rogue GE820. So device itself is an HiBreak, manufactured from Alps, and with this board K65V1_64_BSP, I found a Vive smartphone also with the same, so maybe they share the same mainboard. What you're getting also are 6 GB of RAM and 128 GB of storage, eMMC storage, and you can extend it with an external SD card. The system itself is an Android 11, and as you can see, the security patch level is quite low. After the purchase of this device, I'm getting 2 device updates. It was delivered with the version 4.4, and now it's updated until 4.5, 4.6. So the battery is quite small with nearly 4,000. Oh, there is no capacity, so I do not really know how big the battery is. They're getting a bunch of temperature sensors that are I don't know why it says here MT6765 as the model for the CPU, and there it says MT6357. Mysterious. So you're getting an accelerometer and a gyroscope. No magnetometer. So you can also, on the phone itself was included a picture of the specs of this device. Where is the gallery? So it's 3,300 milliamps, Android 11, MTK octa-core, 5.84-inch color ink display. It's getting 4G, and you're getting also some document scanner, voice to text, and also some Bigme GPT-4 app. I have registered, I can show it you also. So this was some generated pictures. So you can use the thing here to have some conversation. Here you can define a topic, and it will provide in bullet points for this, or you can provide a picture description and it will generate a picture. It takes around half a minute to get the picture. One thing I do not like on this phone is this thing here, because after each reboot I have to restart this .app, or not restart but close it, because I don't like it, because it's everywhere on each screen. It has the Play Store, so I did not get any apps which do not work. WhatsApp with the background is quite render extensive, but as you can see, you can have eBay, Amazon, AliExpress, and some local stores. So this is the Navigationskugel set. Yeah, the translation is quite awkward, because if we just go to, say, to this network, it's saying Abbruch getrennt. So it maybe means disconnect or cancel, but yeah, it make no so the German translation is not that good. And the other thing is, now here in my basement, I think do not find many Wi-Fis, but if you go have many Wi-Fis, it's quite nice that you change the whole page, so you don't have to swipe, because with the ink swiping is not that great. But in some errors, if you entered a wrong Wi-Fi password or so, you manage somehow to get to the genuine Android Wi-Fi configurations. So they tried it, but it's not perfect for this UI adoption. For my books reader, it's a little bit better, but it's usable. You can read. Yeah, with the A-ink displays, it costs twice compared to a normal panel, because you're getting the phone with the same processor, with the same RAM and same storage from Blackview for around 129 euros or so. So you paid double the price, but I'd like to have, because you have not, the market is not that big for ink screen phones. Another drawback is that you are not able to use this phone with a SIM card with a pin. You have to deactivate the pin checking on your SIM card, otherwise you are not able to use this as a phone. Because if you go to security, you can only change the device, or deactivate the device lock. One other thing I do not like is if you are on the open it up on the lock screen, it would be quite nice to have a clock, so you know how late it is and don't have to enter your password. One cool feature for me is this button here, where you configure a short press action and a long press action. So for me, it's long press go home and short press go back. And yeah, so I will continue to use it and report if something changes. The battery life, you think it's e-ink, it has a quite long battery run time, but it does not have, it's not the fact, because it's a quite small battery with a little bit more than 3k milliamps and amps hour, and so the battery lasts maybe 2 days without usage, and then it's drawn out if you have activated cell phone and Wi-Fi. If you activate the lock screen with your calendar and the clock, then it's nearly 1 day and all the juice is out of this phone without using it. But as I thought, it's the power saving features inside these MediaTek processors which are not that great. So stay tuned, like and subscribe, and as always, thank you for watching. Bye!